I'm going to show you a quick laundry routine video.
1, 2, 3, jump!
So that one hasn't got much in it, but this one's got all my dark in it. So I'm going to carry that one down the stairs, like so. And yeah, carry it down the stairs. And then we go through the dark lounge, because I haven't opened the curtain yet, all the way to the washing machine. So, when I do my washing, let me see if I can stand it here somehow. Just trying to find something to stand you on. There we go. Okay, so our washing machine is a Siemens, and yeah, that's kind of it. So, I'm going to put the washing in. What I do with socks though, is I put them in a bag, because what if you lose your socks? So I'm just going to randomly throw things in. T-shirt can go in. T-shirt can go in, that can go in, that can go in. I'm trying to do this so that you can kind of see me throwing it in. So, oh, can I do it a bit further? Okay. So I don't need to separate anything in this load, because apart from some of my new tops, it's all been washed before. And I know that all this is dark anyway, so it's not going to make too much difference. But yeah, so like I said, all the socks I'm going to put in a bag, because then I know they're not going to get lost. And then what I do is, I have these at the moment, surf pods, so I'm going to put one of those in and put it in the back of the machine, because they say to put it at the back, so it's right at the back of the machine with washing on the top. Close the machine. I would sometimes put some stain remover in, and I'm not for this load because my tracksuit bottoms have probably got a few marks on. It's from a pound shop, and it's called Astonish Oxy-Active Fabric Stain Remover. So I'm going to put a scoop of that in my drawer. I'm just going to get the recommended amount, which is a scoop, and pop it in there. Now with pods you don't have to put fabric conditioner in, but I have fabric conditioner anyway in case I run out of the pods. So these ones are, does it tell you what flavour they are? Well, that just says with the freshness of herbal extract. That one says Tropical Lily, so that's herbal extract, and then I've got Tropical Lily to carry on with. You can get some stain removers. This one's nearly empty from Sainsbury's, but then I change it to 40 on Easy Care, because that takes less than an hour. This one doesn't actually tell you how long it will take, but I'm going to just move you again a bit closer. But once you've picked what you're doing, see, I don't know if you can tell the start button's on, I just press go and it'll just start washing. And obviously once that's finished I will hang it all up, which you'll see when that's finished. So that takes roughly an hour, so I go and put a YouTube video on or something, and then after an hour I'll come back, hang it all up. Probably hang it outside today after I've popped into town, so I'm going to hang it all on the areas, go into town, and then I'll move the areas outside while I'm in the house. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll carry it on once this is finished, so enjoy. Just while I think of it as well, I'm going to go and put this back upstairs, and I'll bring down the one that I use for my clean clothes, because this one I use for all my dirty. And then I replace this one with the one we use to basically move them around and to pick them all up when they're dry. So I'm going to put this one back from its spot, which is down there. ready for the next load, and I pick this one up. So this is just a bog standard one. Probably was cheap at the time. I didn't buy it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how much it was. But yeah, so this one comes and sits next to the washing machine for when it finishes, and then I basically pull it all out, hang it up, and then once it's all dry, which will probably have to be later on in today's video, I'll show you how I go about putting it all away and folding it and all that. So, hope you enjoyed this bit of the video. Going to make it official that I'm awake. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, it's an hour later. The washing has finished. Let's see if we can balance this. Not really. Okay, so washing's finished. I'm going to drag it all out. And then what I do is just leave my washing machine to dry. Some people wipe this round, but for me it just dries naturally anyway and it's fine. And then I just check that there's nothing stuck in the tray and leave that open. So then I'm just going to hang it. So I'm going to rotate this round a bit and just hang some of the items. But you kind of get the idea. You know how to hang things. I know you guys do. So, I might change the angle actually. Let's move you up higher so that you've got a better angle. Ignore all the like hamstery type stuff that's just sort of here. I have 2 errors, so if I need to, I will use 2 errors instead of just 1. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to hang everything I want to hang. And then with socks, I'll show you the little thing I have for socks as well. I'm just hanging all the big, I hang big items first because the little items I like to hang afterwards because then you've kind of worked out how much space you have. Obviously I have 2 errors, so I have loads of space today. In fact, I'm going to need the other error up because there's not enough room on this one. Right, so that's 1 error. Move that along a bit. And this is error number 2, which is where I'm going to hang the rest. Now, obviously, as I've said before, I will eventually move these outside to dry. But at the moment, they're going to stay inside just while I pop out, and then I'll move it all outside into the sun once I'm back. So, yeah. I'll show you socks in just a moment. I've just got a few bits of underwear to hang up. Obviously, if I was going to be at home all day, I could put it on the washing line outside. But I use the airers and then it's easy to kind of get in and out if it's pouring it down with rain. Or, you know, even if it's not pouring it down with rain and, you know, you need to move it inside because it's dry or, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, right. So that's all the underwear. Now I'm going to move on to socks. So obviously they're still in my netted bag. Just going to move that one along a bit. So on this error in particular, unfortunately this is only on this error, there's a little like sticky outy hanging thing. So I have over here my little sock, I call it my sock hanger. And all I literally do is unzip this. Obviously it does swing around a lot to start with. And then, because there's so many pegs on this, I can just literally peg it on. So I just peg each individual sock onto this. And it does kind of mean that if I've got an even bigger washing load, I can hang so much more on the error, because obviously this only takes up a small amount of space. And it also means that, you know, the fact your socks are in a netted bag mean you're not going to lose any, because I've heard of people losing socks in their washing machine. So, I mean, this is kind of the new way that I do it. So yeah, there's roughly 4 pairs there. Yeah, so there's 4 pairs of socks hanging there, and that'll just stay on there until they're all dry, and then you just, well, I'll show you, but you'll unpeg them all off and pair them up and then put them away again. So there's my laundry video. There will be more, obviously, once all this dries, because I'll show you how I fold everything. And yeah, enjoy. So, as you can see, I've moved it all outside. And with underwear, I put a peg on it, because it stops it blowing off. So that'll all be dry within a couple of hours, because it's like 20 something degrees out there. Open that. But yeah, there we go. That is how I do my washing on a sunny day. So I'll give it until this afternoon to dry. It's what, it's 11 now, so I will leave it to dry for, let's say, until like 3-4 o'clock, and then I'll show you folding it. Okay, so it's later on. It's about 10 to 4 in the afternoon. All this is now dry, so I'm going to kind of go ahead and fold it all, but I'm going to show you how I go about folding it. So I'm going to move you to my little folding zone in the hope that you'll be able to see it. So we're going to start off with t-shirts. So what I'm going to do is I always wash them inside out. So this one I'm going to turn the right way round. Okay, so once your t-shirt is the right way round, you can use this if you want to as like a platform. All I normally do is I will fold them in half, like so, because I try not to iron. I know this is going to sound really strange for some people. I don't really iron anything apart from pillowcases. So I just fold them in half and then fold them in half again and then leave them in a nice little pile. So I'm going to put that one there. Give me another one. So this one, so again, turn it inside out, turn it the right way around even. And yes, I have swapped tops today because I did the lawns and I got really hot, so I've changed into another one of my wonderful t-shirts. So again, I'm going to pop it on my little folding area. Don't have to use it as a folding area, sometimes I'll do it in the air. In fact, for this one I might do it in the air. Yeah. Don't do it without. The aim is to try and do it so that it at least looks like it's nicely folded. There we go. Okay, so that's just t-shirts. I'm not going to do them all because, you know, obviously night shirts. So this one's long. Just turning it the right way around for you. So night shirt, shake it out, fold it in half. I'm going to show you this one in the air. Hopefully you can see. Just about, and then all I do is I shake it out, fold it in half like I do with t-shirts, and then just kind of throw it up a bit and fold it again. So yeah, there we go, move that away from the camera. Right, socks. So if I'm putting socks right away, I'm just going to unhook them all so you can see them all on the surface. Okay, this is all my socks, so obviously normally there'd be loads. Today there isn't quite so many pairs, so I kind of put them in piles of pairs, turn them the right way if they need to be, and then just move those away. So obviously paired them up, and then I just put them together and lie them on the top of my pile of clean clothing, so that when I come to use them next, they're in the right pairs. And well, I've lost a couple of socks previously, probably because I've thrown the odd one away and I haven't thought about it when I've kept one. But yes, there's socks, and I'm going to just show you underwear. So here's a pair of my underwear. Turn them the right way, and then I just literally fold them in half and throw them on the top, because with underwear it doesn't really matter as long as, you know. And then I'll do this, put it all in the basket. I've got tracksuit bottoms here as well, we'll show you those just because they're slightly different. Throwing them on the floor, did not mean to do that. So just shake them out a bit, and then I'll fold them in half, and then I'll fold them in half again and throw them on the top. But obviously normally I would have, I'm going to just do it the way I would normally do it. So I would have all my clothes on the bottom, underwear in the middle, and socks on the top. And then I would get my basket and just literally transfer and carry it up the stairs. So that would go up the stairs either into my room or into the airing cupboard, depending on how much there is. Obviously, because there's only a mini load plus what's on the airer still, this will probably just go straight away into my wardrobe, and then I've got them ready for next time. So that's my daily laundry routine. No, don't wash daily. I honestly don't do washing every day. But that's my laundry routine for my mini amount that I had to do this morning. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, the final part is obviously I take it upstairs. So this is all the clean washing that I have. And then I will go and put it in its relevant place in my room. So normally I would throw that on the floor, pick everything up out of it and take it into my room. So obviously socks will go where my socks go and all that. So hope you've enjoyed this laundry video. There will be other videos on the way, so I do hope you enjoy, and let me know if there's any videos you would like to see. So enjoy. Goodbye.